Hello team, I wanted to give you a few more tips on these Facebook parties. Hopefully you've listened to the 2 recorded messages that we have posted on our Facebook page. We also have a file on there that you can see posts that you can do. I also have added almost most of you to our mock Pampered Chef catalog party so you can see what I'm posting, and I'm going to show you how you can save all that information. And then I also posted some instructions that Kelly Price had put together on a Word document. So all this stuff is on our Facebook page. So hopefully you have checked out this information so you can get a handle on kind of how it all works out. But I'm going to walk you through some things because I've been getting some great questions and I want to answer them for all of you. All right, so I'm in my Facebook events page, and you can see I have a few shows all set up here that are going on right now, and up here is our Team Mock one that most of you have been participating in. On Kelly's document, it shows you how to create a Facebook event. You would go here to hit create, and then the screen pops up, and then you can put in your event name, the location, which of course would be online, the time you're starting, and then you can do an end time, which I recommend, and then a description. And all this information is on our mock team page. Make sure you go in there and you can copy. It's very easy to copy. So I'm going to cancel that, and we're going to go into our team page. Okay, so here it is. When you set it up, of course, you're going to do a cover photo. You can copy this cover photo and save it to your pictures, and that's what I do with everything that I put in. So what you would do is you would just scroll down here, and you can see where I had loaded it up, and we'll eventually get down there because I know we have been posting. I've been posting quite a bit because this has been going on, but at the bottom here, let me just go down to the bottom quicker. All right, so here is, let's see if I can get to it so I can show you how to write quick. Hurry, hurry. There we go. Okay, so what you would do is you would just click on this picture, and then it goes to the screen. And then you're going to right click, and when you right click, you're going to get a menu, and it's a save image. And you're just going to click save image. It's going to bring it here to your pictures, and then you can either change this number or leave it, and then you just hit save, and then it dropped it down in. So that picture is now saved into my pictures. So when I want to use it to set up a file or an event, all I have to do then is it's already there and I just upload it. Same thing with all these. You can do this with every single one. Click on the picture, right click, save the photo. All right? That way it's not, you don't share it. You're going to save it. Okay, so let's go back here. Now we're back to the event. All right, and here is all the information. So all you would have to do is highlight all this, and then copy, and then you would be able to then paste that into your event. And you can do that with every single post that I do. So these posts are for you guys to copy and to use. That's the whole purpose that I have them in here. All right, so now another question that I've been getting is on the games and stuff. So let's go into one of my actual shows. Whoops, it jumped. Sorry guys, let me go back. That's the one thing I hate about Facebook or my computer, it jumps. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's go into Caitlin's show. Caitlin's had lots of activities on here. She has, she invited she invited more than 24 people. We have 17 people participating in one maybe, which is really awesome. So they've been pretty active. So here is one of the games. The reasons you do the games. I do one in the morning and I do one in the evening. The whole purpose is to get people to come back to your page. That's the whole reason you do a game and you make it fun. So when they place an order, they get to do 2 guesses per hour. So that's an incentive for doing that. And then, of course, I award tickets. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Okay, so here's this brownie pan. There are 2 Facebook groups that I get a lot of my information from. There's a Facebook party group. I'll show you that. And the other one, if you're not on those groups, let me know and I will add you. Okay, so look at all these comments here. So they're guessing. And what I do is I let it go for about an hour. If anybody is close, I'll put 2 of you are close. So we have the actual amount, I think, is $434. I mean, 34 candy corns for this. 434 candy corns. So this person's very close at 427, and then again here at 450. So I put 2 of you are close. So then they keep going, and it's really cute. If somebody guesses 430, I'll give it to them. If they guess 435, I'm going to give it to them. They're close enough. It doesn't have to be exact. So you want, of course, to have some activity on here and make it fun, but you don't want it to keep going on and on and on either. So it doesn't have to be the exact amount. You guess, and no one knows. No one knows if you ate one of those candy corns or not. No one knows the exact answer. So it's whatever you want to do. So I give them some time, and then I love to award people. The other thing that's very important for you to do is make sure when someone places an order, you thank them and tag them. And then I give them 1 ticket for every $1 they spend. So she got 59 tickets. When they win a game, I put on here that they won. So this one, bamboo spoon set, yay, 15 tickets. And I like it. So they know that's the one that got won. All right. So if they click on here for microwave, because that's the code word for them to also earn more tickets, I always like it so they know that I saw it. You got to make sure that you're engaged just as much as they're engaged, and also get your host engaged. So here we go. Here's a winner. Winner, 10 tickets. And then I also made sure, look at all these guesses on this one, and I make sure that I like it so they can see that that was the answer. Okay, so she was really close. It was 161, I think, was the actual number, and she did 163, and we had so much activity, I went ahead and gave it to her at 163. All right, so there she is. So same thing with all this. So you'll see these exact same posts on our mock one, because I'm doing the exact same post on the mock that I'm doing on my actual real shows. This show here for Caitlin, we just started on Monday. We're already at $700, and I have a booking already. So very exciting how they are. Now, some of them, there is no orders whatsoever. They're still participating. They're still having fun, but we haven't had orders placed. And I will tell you, don't be discouraged, because that happened to this person right here. This is Judy's. Hers closed on Wednesday, and we only had 1 order in, but we are leaving the show open until Friday, and this is what I do. I'll put Judy is going to keep her show open till Friday, so you can still order using the link. We just won't have any more games or posting, and then I thank everyone. So there was a couple of orders that came in today. Her show is now over $200. I know she's got some more orders coming in, and this has happened before where I have nothing after I close it, but then a bunch of orders come in afterwards, and they've been $200 to $300, which is great. It's a typical catalog show, so I didn't lose out on anything by doing it. Also thank them. You know, you'll see all my wording for thanking them. I change this up a little bit. If nobody has booked a show, this doesn't say thank you for booking a show. It will just say something different. I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Oh, how the tickets work and the winners. So if nobody has placed an order, and my past host is active, I award my past host. I'm not going to give a prize out to someone who didn't place an order. That's just how I am. So you guys can do it however you want, but that's pretty much what I do. So Tracy was the past host that this lady booked off of, so I'm going to award her. I know she's placing an order, but we're just waiting for the show to get to 200 so she can put in her order to get her half price items. So Tracy is my winner. How do I do the tickets? I kind of, in my brain, I know who has been very active, who's been guessing, who has tickets and stuff. There is a couple different free systems you can use online, or you can put in their names and then it automatically draws for you. But I just kind of do it myself. I just pick somebody that has placed an order, has been really active, and then I award them a gift. The gifts that you give is totally up to you. You can mail them a season's best. I did a season's best, a little spatula, and a seasoning. And I figured that, you know, the gift didn't cost me hardly anything. To mail it was about $3. I didn't drive anywhere. I didn't buy any ingredients for the show. I didn't have a host gift. It was just a gift going out. So I call it a Pampered Chef goodie bag, and they seem to really love it. So that's just another way that you can do it as well. I think that is it. If I think of anything else, I'll post it underneath here, but hopefully that will help you all tremendously. So get your make sure that your host is engaged. Oh, I know one more thing I wanted to tell you that you can do, and I think this is really important. So when you are inviting, or the host is inviting, you can see this little thing here. It says message guest. So I can actually click on that, and it will show me the guests that are going, and I can click on their names, but don't go crazy because Facebook will lock you out. But I can click on their names and I can send them a message, and it looks like I'm sending each one an individual message. And I will just say, hey, just a reminder, we're closing the show tomorrow. I just want to make sure that, if you have any questions, or if you're having any difficulties placing your order, let me know, or if there's a product you're interested in, but just make sure you get your order in, something to that effect. That really helps because people will email you back or respond back and say, I was going to order, but I'm not, or yes, I do want to place an order, thanks so much. And also include the link on here. So that's a great way to message the guest. You can also send one to maybes and just say, I saw that you were maybe thinking about joining. We are closing the show tomorrow. If you can still place an order if you would like to, or if you're interested in having your own show. I mean, you can put any message in here whatsoever. You can even send one to everybody that's invited and just ask them, if they were interested in joining. That's up to you. I only message the people going, and occasionally I'll message the maybes, but mainly it's the people who acknowledge that they were going to be a part of it. Going means that they're participating in the catalog show, and most likely going to place an order. So that's the people that I would message. So you can see we have quite a few here on this on this list. So we have 14, and this one doesn't have any orders yet either, but 14 people are participating, and they've been really into this. So I don't know if you've noticed while I've been filming, all these little notifications have been coming up here, but look at them just guessing their little hearts out. Now here we go. So this is what I'm going to show you. The answer is 434. She has 432. She's going to be my winner. So I'm going to put a little message on here like woot, woot, and then her name. I'm trying to do this holding the phone, and whoops. Her name is Jeannie, but she goes by Pebbles. All right, so let's do. This is hard to do. Type this with there we go. There she goes. Is our winner, and this is our host. But they can absolutely participate because she can get a fun packet too. It doesn't matter. So, if I decide to choose her. All right, so there we go. So Woot Woot, Jeannie is our winner, 10 tickets. So something like that, make it fun. So it definitely makes it fun, and everybody loves it. So there we go. So there's that game. All right, team, I hope that helps you, and I hope I answered all your questions. Do these. They work. Last month, I had 5,000 in sales just from these Facebook shows. Right now, I'm about at 2,000 in sales. So the one I did myself, let me show you that. The one I did myself, that's right, it's over with. Anyways, the one I did myself, Sarah, I'm going to pick on you because you copied mine. So it looked like this. Some of you were on it, and it was just a holiday shopping event, and this is the cover that I used. And then on here it says, hello everyone, I'm doing a new type of show, and I wanted you to be able to experience it right here on Facebook. You can experience a Pampered Chef show without leaving your house. And then I invited all my friends and past hosts and guests to participate in it, and it went great. It's over $1,000 in sales. They had a wonderful time. I got a booking from it. So it was a great way to introduce your friends on Facebook to this type of show, and hopefully it will help you get bookings as well. All right, I think that is it, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, team, I remembered I was going to show you these other groups that I'm in where I get some of my ideas. So the one is called, it's called New Pampered Chef Virtual Party Success Group, and I'm going to click on that. And this is what it looks like. And what I do is I go up here to photos. You can do the same exact thing on our page, which I'll show you in a minute. And I go to photos, and then I just scroll through all these photos, and there's all kinds of great stuff. So if I find something that really catches my eye, like here is the activity that we're actually doing today, and it's so funny. Over here, this one says 480, and this one says, it was 434, then somebody else says 434. So anyways, this is where I get my game ideas. And this is where I would right-click it, like I told you, and save that. And then I write down the amount. So I forgot to show you that too. So over here, I just have a scribble pad, and my handwriting is terrible. Most of you know that. So here's the games, and then I just write the amounts in, so I know when I'm playing these games what the totals are. I should probably put it on a Word document, but they change all the time too, because the games are seasonal and the recipes I do are seasonal. All right, so that's where I get a lot. Look at all this great ideas. So if you want to be added to any of these groups, let me know. The other one that I do over here, let me go back to groups, is Facebook parties. So this one's going to come up hopefully. Here it goes. And then I go under photos again, and under photos I find a whole bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff. And the same thing, I can right click it. So this is a great for Christmas. This is the batter balls with the layered fun cookie batters and stuff like that to give as gifts. So I will click on whatever I like in here and I save it. And then there's a couple other ones. So let's go back to our page real quick. So on our page, if you are looking for anything, you go up here, because most of the time I try to post everything I find on our page for you guys as well. So you just scroll down all these pictures. These are for you guys to right click and save. That's why I put them on here. Files, go under files and you will find training. So like right here, Facebook party step by step that I posted that Kelly did. Down here somewhere, and I'll repost it, but there is a Facebook somewhere, files that it's a file on Facebook shows with a lot of the stuff that I'm posting is on there as well. So this is where you're going to find a lot of information, and then back to discussion, this is where we can all post as well. So this is where you're going to post information, ask me questions, where I post stuff, and then photos and files is where you're going to find stuff. Okay, so that was it. I hope all this helps.